taste of everything we've spoken lingers like a chord that won't resolve. Everything we built is barely broken. Everything we felt begins to dissolve, and it stays upon my tongue. Everything we left unsung. Aftertaste of everything, sweetest song I've never seen. Aftertaste, don't fade away. Give me one more break of day. Morning has a flavor I remember, bitter like the coffee, sweet like you. This is how I hold the last November. This is what I'm holding on to. Aftertaste of everything, sweetest song I'll never sing. Aftertaste, don't fade away. Give me one more break of day. Stay on my lips. This is where the whole thing slips. Coastline blurring into early morning. Every headland softer than the last. Everything I ran from without warning. Everything I kept is in the past. And the water writes my name. Nothing here will stay the same. Coastline carry Midnight sun that hangs above the water, never said and never quite alive. Everything I lost and never caught her, everything I need begins to thrive. And the light forgets to leave, nothing here I have to grieve. Midnight sun that never sets, best of all my soft regrets. Midnight sun, don't go down, keep me lifted off the ground. Time forgot to tell the sky to darken. Everything is caught in golden pause. This is where I finally start to hearken. This is where I drop my cause. Midnight sun that never sets, best of all my soft regrets. Midnight sun, everything is quiet on the top. This is how the ocean gently proves me. This is where I finally stop. Undercurrent pull me on. Everything I love is gone. Undercurrent hold me deep, somewhere past the edge of sleep. Down, down, let it flow. This is all I'll ever know. Warm static humming in the early kitchen. Everything is slow and half asleep. Every little thing becomes a mission. Every quiet moment worth to keep. And the kettle starts to sing for the calm that morning brings. Warm static in the morning air. Everything I need is there. Warm static, hold the room. Soft more shortcuts, no more racing time. Everything I feared has left me undaunted. Everything I climbed was worth the climb. And the road is soft and gold. Nothing here is getting old. The long way home is all I know. Somewhere gentle we can go. The long way home, take your time. Every mile of it is mine. Every detour taught me something better. Every wrong turn led me back to you. This is how I finally break the tether. This is how I make it through. The long way home is all I know. Somewhere gentle we can go. The long way home, take your time. Every mile of it is mine. Walk, don't you rush. Mornings painted in the hush. The long way home, the long way home. Ashes cooling in the morning breeze now. Everything we burn is somehow bright. Everything is settling, it agrees now. Everything the dark gave back to light. hasn't let me go. Everything is soft and slowly healing. Everything I need is moving slow. And the morning's on your face, and there's nothing to replace. Half awake and half in love. Sky is opening the other side. Everything is warm and nothing's colder. Everything I ran from turned to tide. And the ocean says my name. Nothing here is quite the same. Saltwater kiss on morning skin. This is where we both begin. Saltwater kiss. Don't let go. Slowest thing I'll ever know. Footprints filling in behind us slowly. Nothing here remembers what we were. This is how the empty turns to holy. This is how the quiet starts to stir. Saltwater kiss on morning skin. This is where we both begin. Saltwater kiss. Don't let go. Slowest thing I'll ever know. So on my mouth. Everything is heading south. Saltwater kiss. Saltwater kiss. Softly now, the party's finally over. Softly now, the speakers barely breathe. Everything is closer, nothing's colder. Everything I wanted is to leave. No more shouting, no more noise, just the low and gentle voice. Softly now, the world can wait. Nothing here to complicate. Softly now, just stay with me. This is all I need to be. Every light is dimming into amber. Every voice is turning into air. This is where I finally remember. This is where I'm finally there. Softly now, the world can wait. Nothing here to complicate. Softly now, just stay with me. This is all I need to be. Slow it down. Quietest place in town. Softly now, softly now. Blue static on a channel that's not there. Somewhere in between the sleep and sound. Everything I said just hangs in cold air. Everything I lost is still around. Turn it up and let it hiss. This is what I really miss. Blue static hum me through. Everything I lost was you. Blue static don't go clear. You're the only thing I hear. Never coming down from where you left me, floating in the after of it all. Everything below is what has wrecked me. Everything up here is soft and small. Let me stay a little more. This is what I'm floating for. Never coming down from this. Softest kind of emptiness. Never coming down, I swear. Everything I need is there. Gravity forgot to send an answer. Morning doesn't need me on the ground. I'm not falling, I'm a slower dancer. I'm not lost, I'm just unfound. Never coming down from this. Softest kind of emptiness. Never coming down, I swear. Everything I need is there. Hold me here. Nothing left to interfere. Never coming down, 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 harbor lights across the sleeping water, blinking like they know I'm on my way. Everything I am somewhere out there. Everything I was begins to fade. This is where I've always been. Harbor lights, hold the line. Everything is finally mine. Shine, shine, bring me back. Light me up along the black. Harbor lights, harbor lights. Hold the silence like it's something precious. Everybody's talking way too much. Everything I feel is not confession. Everything I mean is in the touch. And the morning doesn't speak. And that's why it's not weak. Hold the silence, let it stay. Loudest thing I never say. taking over one by one. Everything I felt was not a blunder. Everything I did is done. Drifting home on borrowed air. Everything I need is there. Drifting home, don't wake me up. This is more than just enough. Drift, drift, let it go. Softest way I'll ever know. Drifting home, drifting home. Everybody talks about the party. Nobody remembers what came next. That's the part that always felt like starting. That's the part I never could express. When the music finally stops, that's the moment that it drops. The quiet after, that's the part where the morning finds my heart. Sunrise forever. If I had the power, sunrise forever, and we'd never sleep. Everything is perfect for an hour. Everything is ours to keep, and I know it has to end. That's what makes it my best friend. Sunrise forever. Don't you end. This is where we start again. Sunrise forever. Hold the gold. Never let this moment fall. Every night we ever thought would break us turned into this light across your face. Everything the dark tried hard to take us gave us back into this place. Sunrise forever. Don't you end. This is where we start again. Sunrise forever. Hold the gold. Never let this moment fall. Rise one more time. Everything is still sublime. Sunrise forever. Sunrise forever. Golden hour spilling over everything, turning all the ordinary rare. Every rooftop is a kind of offering. Every window catching golden air, and it doesn't last for long. That's what makes it like a song. Golden hour, stay with me. This is all I need to be. Golden hour, hold the light. Everything is finally right. Nothing lasts, and that's the whole entire point. Every perfect thing is on its way. Every second here is a small annoying. Every ending is okay. Golden hour, stay with me. This is all I need to be. Golden hour, hold the light. Everything is finally right. Go, go, fill it up. This is more than just enough. Golden hour, golden hour. Every word I said came back to find me, bouncing off the walls of my own head. Everything I left is still behind me. Everything I meant is what I said, and the room repeats it all. Every whisper down the hall, echo chamber, say it twice. Everything I sacrificed, echo chamber, let it ring. Morning turns it in. it through. Everything is golden